Hey everybody, Steve here in Palm Springs, and I'm here at Home Depot today. And I'm here to pick up some paint and a few other things that we need so we can tackle some overdue spring cleaning projects. As I've mentioned in some of my previous videos, it's been raining here, it seems like, for 6 months. We've had more rain than I ever remember having. We're already in April, and we had rain a couple of days ago, and it's supposed to rain again in a couple of days. But today it's beautiful and sunny, and the perfect day to at least start one of the projects that I've been wanting to do. A couple of the plants that I planted last year in the backyard didn't quite survive the summer and the winter. With so much rain, I'm surprised that any of them have survived. Most of what I plant in the backyard are succulents and cactus, and they need very, very little water, and they've just been drenched this winter. So I have a couple of empty pots, but I'm not sure if I want to go with more succulents or desert flowers, or maybe even a container vegetable garden. I really haven't decided yet. With all the rain we've had this year, our side yard gate has started to rust, and it's really starting to be an eyesore. The last time I painted it was at least 5 years ago, and I used a brush and a roller, and it was a real pain. So Jim suggested that I spray paint it this time, but I've seen other people in our neighborhood use spray paint on their gates, and they usually look pretty bad, very blotchy and splotchy and very unprofessional. But I'm going to give it a try and see if I can do a better job than they've done. And if not, I can always go back to the brush and the roller. One of the reasons I've waited so long to repaint is because the smell of the paint is so overwhelming, and I know it can't be good for your health. I've never worn a painter's mask before, but this year I decided to go ahead and spend the extra money and do that. I have no idea if these masks really work, but I'm going to give it a try. Jim also wanted me to pick up 3 new smoke detectors. Ours are way more than 10 years old now and are starting to beep randomly. And we also need a new water filter for the refrigerator. I'm taking care of everything that needs spring cleaning on the outside, and he's going to take care of everything on the inside. Our favorite TV show for the past 35 years has been House Hunters. We watch it every week, and everything in white has definitely been the latest trend for the past couple of years. 10 years ago, when we ripped out our carpet and put in all tile, this entire aisle here was all tan and beige and desert gold tones. You could definitely go broke trying to stay up to date with the latest fashions in home decor, but the clean white look is very nice though. This painter's mask is pretty serious looking. It's got 2 filters, and actually 3 filters. And it turns out it worked really well. It's really tight fitting on my face with the straps and everything. This paint mask is really effective, so I'm glad I spent the $30 for that. So 2 cans covered both sides of this gate with a very thick coating. So I need to go back and get 2 more cans for the other gate on the other side of the house. And the 2 cans, what did that come to? About $16? Well, a little more with tax. And $30 for the mask, but that's going to last me forever, I would guess. That's sort of a one-time purchase. Maybe the filters, if I do this a lot, which I don't, but if I had to replace the filters a lot, then it would cost a little bit more, but again, still very worth it, for your health. And I already had the plastic and the painter's tape. We've painted in the past, and we just had that left over from probably 10, 20 years ago. So the gate really, it costs me about $50. And if I hired someone to do it, it would probably be at least $250. So I saved a couple $100, and I enjoy getting out and doing these things. And I've got the time. I guess if you don't have the time, and if you don't like doing outdoor work around the house, then yeah, you might as well spend the extra money to have someone do it for you. But I really like doing it. I like getting out in the yard. And in fact, yesterday I was out in the yard pulling weeds. Because of all the rain, we have a ton of weeds, especially now that it's sunny again. And I twisted my ankle. I've never twisted my ankle. Jim always twists his ankle, or he used to. And so he had an ice pack, and he had an ankle brace. And my ankle was aching quite a bit yesterday. But I took just 1 ibuprofen and the ice pack. And by the time I went to bed last night, it was fine. I didn't really feel any pain at all last night. I thought I might, but no pain. And this morning, no pain. But I still decided to go ahead and wear the ankle brace just to be safe, because I have more weeds to pull today, so I want to make sure. I was really stupid. I was wearing flip-flops, and I went one direction, my foot and my flip-flop went the other direction, and I almost landed flat on my face into a cactus and the gravel in the yard, so I lucked out, really. So, and again, I've learned my lesson. I'm learning a lot of lessons this year of things that I need to stop doing, things that I need to start doing. So I guess, never too late to learn, right? I mean, hopefully anyway. Hopefully we keep learning and don't keep making the same mistakes over and over. So I'm really happy with the way the gate turned out. The paint is great. It was pretty easy to do, actually. It covered the rust really well. And hopefully it'll last another 5 to 10 years before I have to do that again. I mean, I do have to do the other gate still, and I'll do that in the next day or so. Although it's supposed to rain again, so I probably won't be able to do that. That was Jim coming down, and then he saw me filming, so he went back in. Jim does most of the cleaning inside the house. I do all the dishes like 3 times a day. I mean, I feel like I'm just a professional dishwasher now. That's all I do. But as far as cleaning the house and all the major things, he does all of that. And I do most of everything else on the outside. He does some things, like ordering things, or if we have to have people come over to do things. He likes to go online and research things and, find people to come over and take care of things, like a garage door a while back wouldn't open, and he found a garage door person to come, or a company, to come and fix that. But mostly the outdoor things I do. Oh, I also need to get some gray paint to paint where the sun has just bleached out the utility pipes here. I did that also a couple of years ago on our pool equipment, and that's bleached out again. And I think it just protects the pipes. These are PVC pipes, so if they're just white, I think they get the exposure to the sun makes them yellow and hard and brittle, and they can break. So at least the pool equipment, these are actual pipes, metal pipes over here with I think it's the gas meter here. So I'm gonna pick up some paint when I go back to the store, when I go back to Home Depot, and so I'll finish the other side, the other gate on the other side of the house, and the gray that's fading and rusting on the various pipes around the house. So more spring cleaning to come. But in this beautiful weather like this, I love getting out of the house and doing things like that. So how about you guys? What are you doing? What are your spring cleaning projects this year? Share with us in the comments. And as always, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.